So today we are going to do what's on my iPhone video, and I know like this tag has been going on for a very long time, but I just feel like it has always been what I like to watch. Like I'm just very curious about what's on other people's phone. So yeah, just maybe like you guys will also be interested. So today we'll be looking in my phone, and basically my phone is a iPhone 8 Plus. Yeah, it's an iPhone 8 Plus, and my casing is just a very simple like transparent case, and I just put this like sticker on the back. Very cute, it's like a cat. So let's just get right into it. So on my lock screen is just like a very simple picture of a picture that I took. It's basically the moon. So yeah, it's just a very simple picture that I took, and my background is also of the same picture. I think maybe not the same, but it's also one that I took. Yeah, I just really love the moon. Like I always take pictures of the moon. I don't know why, I'm just like obsessed. Okay, so maybe we just want to go through like the main page. So on the main page, my main page will be like the staples that I use. Basically it's just like very straightforward one, like phone, like messages, photos, camera, like clock, maps, weather, notes, app store settings, and then I have like a Microsoft to-do list, which I don't really use that much anymore. But the thing about me is that I don't really like to clean like my phone, so even apps that I don't really use or don't touch at all is still in my phone. Yeah, I just don't know why. I just don't have the habit of like deleting apps. And then next I have Safari, and I have calendar. So yeah, I would say like this is all based on how much I use it. Yeah, so I would say like on the first main page I would normally put apps that I mostly use, so those that I would reach like constantly. Yeah, so yeah. And then on the dock I have WhatsApp, Telegram, and then I have my music apps, which are very important. So I have like music, Spotify, and podcasts. I really love podcasts. I mostly use it as like some sort of like background noise. So yeah, I mostly play them as background noise instead of listening to them like on the way to work or on the way home. On the box that has like the little butterfly emoji, it basically has all my social media apps. So normally the first page is also what I would use every single day. So I have of course like Instagram. Everybody has it. Like it's just currently it's just like an addiction. I can't deny it anymore. Then I have Twitter, which I also use every single day. Tumblr, not so much anymore. I don't really use Tumblr now. Skype, yeah, I don't really also use Skype anymore. I have YouTube, and then Carousel is just there for like fun, I guess. And then I have Netflix, which is like every single day I use it a lot. Then I have Medium. I have Reddit. Oh my god, I love Reddit. Reddit is like it's like maybe Tumblr basically, but yeah, an even black hole, like a black. I don't know if you know what I mean, but if you use Reddit, you will understand what I mean. Then on the next page, I have Snow, Snapchat, Facebook, Yelp. I don't know what I have Yelp. Yeah, I don't know what I have Yelp. And then I have Uni Days, which is really good if you are a student, because they often have like student discounts. Yeah, so if you open and then you have an account, then you can get like all these discounts because they are basically for students. And then I also have VLive for all the BTS. They are basically the only idols that I go on for nowadays. Yeah. And then we have B612, which is basically another version of Snow. Yeah, I don't know why I have two either. But nowadays I use B612 more than Snow. Yeah. And then I have Filka. Filka is basically like a camera application. Yeah, so yeah, you can see like you have even more control over this. Like you can zoom, or you can lose focus, and then you can also choose like white balance. You can choose your ISO, and there's a lot of things that you can choose. So next I have SoundCloud, which is Also another like music app. I'm pretty sure everyone know what SoundCloud is. Yeah, there's a lot of music that you can discover on there. A lot of covers, yeah, it's basically amazing. But I really use that nowadays unless it's for like non-copyrighted music. Yeah. Then I have Pinterest, I have IGTV. Don't ask me why I have IGTV because I basically didn't use that at all. Maybe I should just delete this now. Yeah, I feel like I should just delete IGTV because I didn't touch it like at all. Yeah, but I love Pinterest. I use Pinterest almost every single day. I feel like it's a very great source of inspiration. Then on the next square, there's like a camera flashing emoji. And then of course we have all my camera apps over here. It's a lot. Yeah, so first up we have Fuji, which I think everyone knows this app. And then we have Gudak. I also bought Gudak, but I use it a lot. It's basically like a film camera, but then electronically. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I took a lot of pictures with it. So next we have, I don't know how to pronounce this. This is Unum, like UNUM. So UNUM is basically like an app where you can plan your Instagram feed before you post it. I don't really plan it anymore. It's just I just post whatever I have to post, and it doesn't really like go anymore. I don't have a theme basically. Yeah, it's just whatever I want to post. That's the theme. So then next up we have Visco. Visco, I love Visco. I subscribe to it basically. Yeah, so I really use Visco. Bought like the membership, so I have access to all the filters. So I don't regret paying for the membership because I like the filters that I have to pay even more. Yeah, there's so much more option. So next we have Afterlight. I don't really use Afterlight anymore. Yeah, Facetune I also don't use it. I only downloaded Facetune. I think I have to buy it when, yeah, I think I bought it. I only bought it because it has the whiten effect. So I like to make like my walls like white. Yeah, so I don't like a very maybe like grey color wall. So yeah, it makes everything more like desaturated. So next we have Mollycam. I don't know what that is. I have forgotten what it's about. Then I have No More, which I also forgot what it's about. And then I have Darker, which I don't even use anymore. PixArt I still use for collages. Yeah. Rave I don't use it anymore. Unfold also I just downloaded out of curiosity, like because there was a period of time where everybody's Instagram story is like from Unfold. Yeah, so I just downloaded for like curiosity's sake, I guess. Then I have Square Ready and then Square Ready V. Square Ready is very useful. I don't really use it anymore, but when you want to fit everything into Square, it's very useful. Yeah. Then I have the video version as well, which is very important. Not very important lah, but just that very useful. Yeah, useful is the word I'm looking for. Oh, then I have Nichi. Nichi is so cute. Like their stuff is very cute, very trendy. I'll say that it's very trendy, like it fits the trend now. Next we have Desk Cam. I don't know what that is. A 1998 cam. I also don't know what that is. Fonto. Oh, I guess this is the font one. I rarely use it anymore. I don't know what. I don't really reach for it now. Then I have Kunicam. I have Prequel. Photoshop Fix. Photoshop Fix is very useful when you want to Photoshop people out of your background. Maybe I can give like a tutorial on how to use Photoshop Fix because I actually Photoshop an entire human being out of the background of my photo before. So maybe if you want, I can do like a little tutorial, I guess. Then I have Canva. Canva is also very useful for a lot of stuff. I have Kala, I have SCRL, and then I have Gudak, oh, I guess this is the free version, and then the one that I bought was at the front, but I don't know why I downloaded it again. And then I have pins, I have highlight covers, don't really use it. I think I just opened it once. Then I have Made, Chroma Stories, Life Labs, Fimo, all of which I haven't used before. So yeah, I think I just like app collector. No, but the thing is, I really love to go like on the app store and to see what's new. Not every day, but like weekly. That's what I would do, yeah. Because I'm very interested in kind of like photo apps. I'm just like a very curious person, basically. Okay, then for another square, which we have the film roll. This is basically for all the videos. So this is like 8mm. 8mm is a very good like video. They have all like the different effects, as you can see. Yeah, it's very cute. I use this a lot. I have used this a lot of times. I think it's free, yeah. Then next we have camcorder. We have Red VHS. We have Telev 1988. We have, yeah. So these three apps are basically like those very retro vintage effect to it, yeah, which was I guess trending at one point. Then we have video crop to crop the videos. I downloaded this before iPhone can use it to crop videos, yeah, so now I guess it's useless. Then I have Velo. I don't know what that is. Then I have iMovie, which I really use, but I guess like for simple video editing, iMovie is very useful and very fast. It's very simple to use as well. Then I have Jiffy. I have a GIF maker. I have IMG Play, Into Life, and Vlogger, all of which I have never used before. And then the next box, I have one for school. I recently graduated, so yeah, it's still under school, I guess. And then I have like all the Microsoft apps, so like Google Docs, Google Drive. Then I have OneDrive. I have like Google Slides. Then I have Outlook for basically email. And I have Microsoft Word. I have the Files apps from iPhone, and then I have Excel sheet. And then I have this, one of my favorite app is Pleco. It's basically an English-Chinese dictionary. Yeah, it's very useful. It's one of the best that I've ever used and ever downloaded. Yeah, I have downloaded this since a few years ago, and I have never ever used another like English Chinese dictionary ever. It's the best and it's very accurate as well. Yeah. Then I have Google Translate, because with the app you can actually use like you can actually take a picture and then they can translate it for you. Yeah, so you don't have to type it in, because sometimes you don't even understand what that word is. Yeah, so I just like take a picture and then they will translate it for you. And then I have PowerPoint. Yeah, all of these I basically downloaded because when I used to go to school, I need to like access these files like all the time. So maybe when I'm traveling, I just like to do a little work, or I can like revise on the way to school or on the way home. Yeah. Then for lifestyle, I have CoStar app, which is basically for astrology. If you like astrology, I think you will like CoStar app as well. Then they have BuzzFeed. I used to be obsessed with doing BuzzFeed quizzes. Like I would do a BuzzFeed quiz or more than one every single day. It's like it was really like an obsession. I was on BuzzFeed like all the time. I don't know why also. It's not like there's anything like useful or like, I guess it's just fun, interesting for the quiz. And then I have the Genius app. I basically have it for like to detect like songs, cause when you press this button, just play your music and you can detect the song. Yeah, so I really like this. And then you can also search for lyrics if that's what you want. Then I have Time Passages. Time Passages is also another astrology app. I think this is more in-depth than CoStar if you want to know more about your chart. Then next I have another square called Adobe, which is basically all the Adobe application. Like I have Adobe Clip, Lightroom, Premiere Rush, Creative Cloud, Photoshop Mix. Yeah, so all this is just very like on the go and easy for me, so I can do my stuff like while on the go. Okay, so next I have this app called Shortcuts. This is the new app that comes with the iPhone when you update your phone to the latest OS. Yeah, and I really love it because you can put the shortcuts on this like, I don't know what to call this page. It's just like a random page after your main page. Yeah, so you can put a lot of like stuff. And one of my shortcut is mask, because like when you do mask, like I don't really like to touch my phone and touch my face when I'm doing mask, so I just have to click the little one button for the timer. Yeah. Then next I have this app called gartic.io. I have no idea what it is. I think it's a game that I downloaded like a very long time to play with my friends, but now it's just like sitting there. Then I have the Nike Run Club. I really love Nike Run Club. They can actually track like your entire route, and you can also sync it to the iPhone health app, yeah, which is what I like about it. Then I have Airbnb, I have the Apple Store, then Epson iPrint is basically for my printer. Then I have the JD app, which I recently installed because I wanted to buy shoes, but I didn't find the one that I want, so. Then I have iHerb, which I don't know what is it about. Then I have this Bilibili manhua. So basically it's a Chinese manga app, and yeah, I have recently been obsessed with reading Chinese manga. Like, I have always been reading manga from this app called Manga Rock, but they are basically translators from like Korean and from Chinese manga, so I just couldn't wait anymore, so I went to download this Bilibili manhua so that I can just read the Chinese version. I don't need to wait for them to translate it to English because waiting takes like a very long time. Yeah, so I just downloaded that so that I can read at my own pace, and it's so much better because it's basically the fastest and the latest version already. Yeah. So next I have WeTV. Like, other than being obsessed with Chinese manga, I have also been obsessed with watching Chinese dramas. Yeah. Then I have 快看漫画, which is also another like Chinese manga app. And then I have Weibo. I just like to scroll like Weibo for like fun. And actually a lot of their trending topics are actually very funny, and their 表情包, which is their reaction pictures, are also very funny as well. Yeah. So next I have Xiaomi, which I don't know what that is, and then I have QQ Music, and then I have MOI, which I don't know what that is, but judging from the picture, the application picture, I guess it's like a photo app. What's this? After that I have Google Home, because our office actually recently got a Google Cast, and for some reason my Spotify keeps getting disconnected with the Google Cast, so I just downloaded it to have a better connection, and it actually works. Yeah, so after that it stopped disconnecting for like no reason at all. And then next page I have games. On the first, the box, I have the Telegram emoji, and then it's basically games. I have Next Music, I have Cody Cross, I have Superstar BTS, and then I have Sims. I stopped playing Sims. I just lost interest after a while, yeah, because there's not much you can do compared to like the desktop version. And then next little square, I have like others. I have an M1 app, I have like Sketches, I have Wireless SG app, Wallpapers, SP Rocket, SingPass, yeah, all the like little miscellaneous apps that nobody wants but need to have, so I just put it all inside. Then next I have a square with a money bag and credit card sign, which is very obvious what it's all about. Basically it's all my shopping app. The ones that I use like a lot is Easybuy, Shopee, YesStyle. The rest are just like, I just like to like window shop, you know. Then next I have one with a Singapore emoji, which I guess also speaks for itself. It's basically like all my like City Mapper, Grab, SG Buses, Go There, Foodpanda, McDonald's, Gojek. Yeah. Then next I have one labeled finances. Yeah, all the, actually I don't think this is really under finances anymore, because it has like my POSB app, EZ-Link card app, Shopback, Masterpass, TL, Simply Go, DBS, Paylah. I have Fave, Lazada, Eatigo, and Fraser's Experience. Actually, I really don't use like half the app in here. I only use Lazada once, and Fave, I don't really use it. I don't think I even have an account. Eatigo, I also don't have an account with them. Yeah, then Shopback. I really love Shopback though. I have gotten quite a bit of Shopback back. Yeah, I think it's really good to use. can save some money while spend some money, like why not? So next up will be this little box with a book emoji. Basically it's all my like reading applications. So I have webtoon and I really love webtoon. They have a lot of manga over there. Like, some of my favorites are New Normal, Class 8, but I have actually stopped reading it because actually it was really funny from like the first few seasons, but after that it got into like a more like romance genre, so I just like I'm not here for it. Then I love Unordinary, and then Lookism is also really good. Yeah, and My Giant Nerd Boyfriend is also really cute as well. I also love Yumi's cells. Yeah. Then next we have Wattpad. I have Reddish, which is basically similar to Wattpad. And then I have Manga Rock, which I love. I use it every single day. Then I have Shonen Jump, which is also another like manga reader. And then Overdrive and NLB Mobile is for like e-books, so you can actually borrow the e-books from Singapore libraries. Yeah. Then next I have these like utilities, which is like all the like voice memo, compass, measurement, calculator, contacts from my iPhone, tips, FaceTime, wallet, health. Yeah. I just put this like all the way at the back because I just really love to like go and search, so I can just go and search for my health app. Yeah, so actually it doesn't matter where all my apps are because I can just go and search for any apps that I want. Yeah, so that's basically it. So we have actually gone through all the apps on my little iPhone, and yeah, I just hope that you actually enjoy this. And I don't know if it's like helpful or it actually satisfies your curiosity, but actually what's inside my phone is actually very boring. So thank you so much for watching as always, and I hope that you enjoy this week's video as well, and I have fun like making it. I hope to see you next week, and yeah, bye.